What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, wearing my own shameless merch. What's good, what's poppin', my britches? Tonight we are going to be talking about new makeup releases. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. If you guys haven't been on my channel before, hi! We do these videos. It's getting to be like an every Monday sort of a situation because there's so much shit coming out right now. Oh my god, but normally it's every other Monday, but you guys let me know if you want to see these every week. Monday, it's here. It's the place to be. I'm drinking some Crystal Light lemonade tonight because I ran out of wine. We don't love that for me. But man, oh man, do we got some shit to talk about tonight, guys, because Instagram was on and popping today, and we're here to talk about it. So if you guys are wondering anything that's on my face right now, everything is linked down below, along with some things that we're talking about today. And also, a link to my merch is down below as well. I think I'm going to cut the merch off probably the end of November because this is fall inspired, and then we plan on having some Christmas style merch coming. So please believe merch is going to continue. But if you guys are into the new merch, also don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I did actually just create a new BRITCHES apparel Instagram as well. So if you guys have pictures of yourself wearing my merch, send it to me so I can share it. I'm so excited. I love seeing you guys all sharing my merch. It's so fun to see. Oh my god, hello to all the BRITCHES in the live chat. Let's just get started because I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this chat tonight because just from the DMs that I got on Instagram today, I'm losing my shit over some of these things that we're going to talk about today. We're going to kind of tiptoe into it. I know there's a couple on here that, you know, people have some thoughts about. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was not something that is necessarily new, but a restock for the Tiny Marvels. Oh, I forgot to delete this. Kat, if you're here, this is from the last live chat. But I wanted to talk about the Tiny Marvels Sydney Grace palette. I actually own this palette and I fucking love it. Single-handedly, I don't even know where the palette is right now because I set it aside for a future video. Where is it? Anyways, this is going to be restocking. It's a must-have palette. If you're a basic-ass britch, you love some shiny-ass metallics. I wish I knew exactly where the palette was right now because I would love to show you. That could be a problem because I set it aside for a video. I'll find it later. Stay tuned for my channel for a future video. But they're having a restock. So, the Tiny Marvels palette will be restocking. The Enduring Love will be restocking. The two mini palettes. Sydney Grace has phenomenal eyeshadows. If you have been wanting to try Sydney Grace, this is the time to grab it, and I'm pretty sure that everything's going to be 30% off. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm picking this up off of Makeup Release Radar. This is our girl Jamie's account. Go show Jamie some love on Instaho, okay? That's what we call Instagram in our house. We call it Instaho. So, is that green pigmented? Meg is asking. It's, oh, I wish I had, I'm like, where did I put that palette? I see it. Hold on. I see it. Hold the phone, guys. This is the train wreck that you guys signed up for. Here's the palette, okay? Let me flip this over. I'll give you guys a slight swatch party on this because I've talked about this several times on my channel before. This green is nuts. Hella pigmented. Their mattes are, I'm telling you, they're unlike no other, but especially their metallics. These remind me so much of Makeup Geek. You guys all know how much I love me some Makeup Geek. Every time I swatch this palette, I get more and more excited about it because these, oh my, guys, the metallics alone, this is 100% worth the money. This is one of my favorite palettes of 2020. Oh my god. I think only 2 palettes are 30% off. Enduring Love 2, I believe. Yes, I believe Enduring Love, they're changing the packaging on it. This is a must-have. If this color story appeals to you, it's fucking fire. And it's such a good price, such amazing quality. I think the packaging is super cute. Either way, if this is on sale or if it's not, it's worth full price. And I'm definitely going to be picking up the Enduring Love for sure because I've been lusting over that damn palette. But I wanted to mention the Sydney Grace Restock because they're bomb-ass palettes, guys. They're bomb-ass eyeshadows. They have single shadows. They have incredible quality products in general, but their eyeshadows are top-notch, top of my collection. So it's going to be Restock October 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a huge restock. I believe this is going to take place of the Black Friday. I could be wrong. I think a lot of stores are going to start doing this. Like, I already saw that Hourglass, they're doing their 20% off now in place of their Black Friday because I guess they're anticipating a slowdown with shipping come Black Friday. Keep your eyes peeled. But guys, I'm telling you, if Sydney Grace has not been on your list and you've been wanting to try them, they're worth the hype 100%. I think they're incredible. Incredible products. And I just got a bunch. Actually, Jamie sent me a bunch of their cream shadows, and I've been really enjoying those as well. But guys, I cannot stress it enough how incredible their palettes are. Gosh, dang it. Okay, so the restock out of the way. We're going to stay on Makeup Release Radar. And I want to mention, I saw this, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cute. I'm kind of into this because I love me some bougie products, okay? I love me some bougie makeup. I think this is pronounced Suku. I think they're going to be their holiday collection. I need to get better about taking down those comments on the screen. I believe this is going to be a holiday launch. I don't know if this is going to, oh yeah, it says Suku holiday launch. I don't know if this is coming to the US or not, but this says available November 2nd in Japan. I just thought this was so cute. This is a brand I've never tried before. But I just think it looks cute. Like, it looks so basic, but in so many good ways. I don't know what it is about this brand. I'm always intrigued by their products, but I've never ended up purchasing from them. I'm mostly interested. I don't think I'll get the palette because there's other basic ass palettes that I'm more interested in. I really like this, like, blush bronzer duo. I'm kind of into that. Will I actually get this? Probably not, because I think that there are more interesting launches coming out. But tell me this don't look fucking bougie as all hell. It looks so fucking bougie. I'm into it. I'm not mad about it. I think it's cute. The reality of me actually getting it, though, probably not. I think I have this link down below at Harrods. I'm pretty sure they're a retailer of Suku. I don't know. We shall see. Time will tell. The likeliness of me picking up is very slim. Let's just call that for what it is. So that's the second product that we'll talk about. Oh, I want to pull this up too because this is going back to Sydney Grace. This is more of the information on their restock. So they're also, it looks like they're bringing back the Autumn Rain palette, the Summer Days. The Summer Days came in a light and deep shade. The Enduring Love eyeshadow palette, the Chase Your Dreams, the Empty Magnetic palette, and also the Tiny Marvels. I'm going to flip through these just so you can see. So this is the Colored Rain palette. I might even get this one too. I am at the point now with Sydney Grace, I want to own everything because that's how good their products are for me. Summer Days collection. It just looks so damn good. Like, this is your typical basic ass bitch palette in all the best ways. Enduring Love, though, I've heard so many good things about this. I love that it has a more cool tone. I love the fact that Sydney Grace did that. Like, they make lighter and darker versions of their palettes to better suit more skin tones. No other brand does that. None. So, like I said, guys, if Sydney Grace is not on your radar, it fucking should be because they're bomb.com. What do you guys think of Sydney Grace? What do you guys think? I just saw the funniest comment. I'm not going to draw attention to it, but oh my God. Josh. I mean, Britches is coming. I'm just saying, it needs to happen. I saw the comment, stop. Josh, stop being creepy. Josh is my homie, okay? He's my homie. He's the bomb.com. I saw that comment. I'm like, oh my God, is Josh here? Hi, Josh. Oh my God, I'm dying. You Britches crack me up. Okay, let me keep going on Makeup Release Radar. I do want to mention these because I contemplated getting these. The new Artist Couture lipsticks, or not the lipsticks, the lip glosses, these are retailing for $18 a piece, which I feel like is a fair price for a lip gloss. A little more on the expensive side, but indie brand, sold at Sephora, I feel like $18 is fair, you know? I have one of his lip glosses from the Caliente collection. I really like the formula. That's why I was eyeing this, but I'm like, do I need another nude gloss? Not really, and I just think that there's so many other things launching right now. If it wasn't holiday time, I probably would have grabbed these, because Artist Couture, ever since that Supreme Nudes, they always have my attention. I think the tones of this look so nice. I really like how it's Angel, or Mac Daddy is the owner of Artist Couture. I really like how he does his ranges. I feel like for the lines that he offers, he is very inclusive. I love these tones, but I'm like, I don't think I'll buy this. You can get them also in a bundle for $90. I was so confused on their last launch, like the Caliente. I'm like, why do these prices not add up? So for me, this is a pass for now, but I wanted to mention these because this is a brand that always is on my radar ever since that Supreme Nudes palette. If you love a basic ass neutral palette and you haven't grabbed Supreme Nudes, get it together because it's so good. So good. I love Artist Couture. They're one of my favorite brands from 2020, I have to admit. I can't remember if Supreme Nudes launched in 2020, but I love that palette, like, still to this day. It's so nice. I do want to talk about, I'm like scrolling through. I saw this drop today and I'm like, Glamlight, what the fuck is this? Why are we doing a mini slider in the absolute worst packaging of all time? Okay, the color story's not bad, but the packaging, I loathe. Loathe this hamburger packaging. Okay, color story's cute. For this time of the year, not for me, but I saw this and I'm like, okay, those look so cute, and especially after that ice cream palette, the pastel palette. But man, oh man, the packaging is awful. It's got, I hope I can find, let me try to find really quick without making you guys sick. I hope I could find the outside packaging. It's like dome shaped. At least it looks like it in the pictures. I'm trying to like scroll through really quick so I could find it, but I'm like, it's the fucking worst. I understand why they do their products the way that they do. Like, the owner is inspired from food. So I get it. But the package, like, especially that awkward packaging, I just immediately think, okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass to store. I'm going to try to jump over to Indie Makeup Spotlight to see if she showcased the outer packaging. Okay, she has this, like, little 4 square pan, so I'll show you guys this. Why? Glamlight, stop it. Karen, I completely agree. It's like they're putting leftover shades. I saw this packaging and I'm just like, stop it right now. Go back to what you did with the ice cream dream. Like, give us the odd shape, like, outer packaging if people want the choice, but give us like a normal shape palette. That's at least for me, in my opinion. I just hate it. I hate it, and I hate that I hate it because I really, really enjoy that Ice Cream Dream, right? Ice Cream Dream collection. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. I featured that in my recent eyeshadow palette rankings. Glamlight, stop it. That's all I got to say about that. I'm just like, come on. I don't need it. Not gonna buy it. Hashtag next. This is my favorite thing about these videos live, is your guys' live reaction. So I'm gonna stay on Indie Makeup Spotlight. I saw this little 9-pan eyeshadow palette. I'm like, this is actually kind of cute. It's from Copacetic Cosmetics, collab bundle curated by Liz Dagger Beauty. Available now for $40. Let's see, you can use code Liz Dagger Beauty for money off. That's the only information. Okay, so this is available now. I just think this color story is really pretty. Like, I really like that color story. I've never heard of this brand before. I mean, it's cute. I'm intrigued. Will I buy it? I'm not sure. Like the shade Onyx down here is really appealing to me. And then the shade Deforestation, I think is how you say it. I think this is a really cute color story. That's all that I pretty much got for that. Will I buy it? Probably not, because I'm so into like palettes with the packaging. Like it's a whole thing for me. It's very rare that I'll go out of my way to purchase singles these days, unless it's like an entire collection. Like Makeup Geek, for example. And I actually want to mention Makeup Geek because I think Trend Mood fucked everybody up for the Makeup Geek launch. Let me jump over because there really wasn't that much new on Indie Makeup Spotlight that wasn't already sold out. Like they mentioned the Divina, like the Divina restock, but it's already sold out, so I don't feel like we really need to talk about that. So let me jump on over to Trend Mood because Trend Mood posted the Makeup Geek Matrix palettes. And you guys know, if you've been following my channel, how much I love and adore Makeup Geek, okay? I cannot shut the fuck up about Makeup Geek. And I saw this on... Okay, where did it go? Did she delete it? I know that I seen this because everybody was tagging me in it. Where are you? Where are you? Damn, Trend Mood, you doing Makeup Geek dirty. They deleted it. Or she deleted it. Because it's Trend Mood. I'm pretty sure it's like a whole crew at Trend Mood. But... Okay, that was a fail. Let me hop over. God damn it. Trend Mood's throwing off my groove right now by deleting. Okay, let me go back to, I'm pretty sure Makeup Release Radar posted this. So, Makeup Release Radar posted this. And I think it screwed everybody up. Because Makeup Geek has their Matrix Mega Set available again. Where this differs from the original launch is instead of in the colorful palette, that top row originally was the foiled shadows, which I fucking love so much. So instead of getting the foiled shadows in this collection now, you get the pastels. So if you already had the Matrix palette, like this is exactly how my palettes are set up now. I have them all the way back there. I should have brought them up today. I have mine like this now because I just thought the pastels better suited the Matrix palette. So that whole top row of the colorful palette is the pastels. That's the only thing that's different. So if you already purchased the Matrix system or like the big palette of either one, the only thing that's different is the color palette. So I'm assuming that the like entire mega set is available again, which is phenomenal. Highly recommend. Could not recommend enough Makeup Geek. I love me some Makeup Geek. I've talked about them several different times. Let me address this real quick, Arlene. I gotta move. I forgot to move this right here. Your channel would be so much more enjoyable if you didn't curse so much. That's why my channel is my channel. Because I can talk the way that I want to talk. If you don't like it, you could feel free to not be here. No one's asking you to be here. I can curse if I want. Thank you so much. I have a mother. I don't need another one. Thank you. Okay, back to Makeup Geek. I wanted to address this because I felt like a lot of people were like, oh, they're new palettes. They're not new palettes. The only thing that's different is the top row. So there's that. Moving on. I'm sorry, those comments just get me every time because it's like, listen, would you rather me be authentically myself and talk the way that... Don't have to change who I am. It's my channel. You guys signed up for this, okay? It really grinds my gears when I see those. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call them out when I see them. So thank you for that. Anywho, let's move on. I want to talk about these really quick. It's going to be some glosses because your girl's a glossy hoe. You already know. Zoeva is coming out with powerful lip shines in the shades Sublime Shine and Dazzling Dimension. Available October 26th, today. It doesn't say prices, but I could see these coming available on Ulta because Zoeva is available at Ulta, but it says that they're going to be available on the Zoeva website. I will probably not purchase these. Danica coming through. A pear character with a lovey-dovey eyes, bow red hearts in the air. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Danica. You're the freaking bomb.com. If you guys don't know, Danica is the designer of my merch. Okay, I'm done now. Oh my gosh, Shandy says you made me buy 2 fall theme Makeup Geek palettes. I really love that video that I did on the Makeup Geek palettes. we're done with Zoeva. I'm like, okay, we're into it kind of, but I probably won't buy them. I love that video that I did, like, creating my perfect fall palettes with Makeup Geek. I want to do that same video with Sydney Grace, but I need to get more of the singles. I don't have any of their singles. I only have the Tiny Marvels palette, and I just totally hit myself in the face with that. You're welcome. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see what else we have to talk about. Zoeva, that launched, I feel like a lot of things dropped today, but maybe not. Let's get into the juiciness, what everybody is here for, what everybody wants to talk about. Let me hop back over to Trend Mood 1. We'll probably bounce between, like, Trend Mood 1, Hot Fire Makeup, Angel Naked. Those are my favorites. I have all the Instagram accounts linked down below that I use when I'm talking about these videos. Let's first talk about, because I didn't talk about this, I don't think, before. Guys, Colourpop is back, okay? Colourpop is holding nothing back. It keeps like flashing on my screen for some reason. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So this is this is already out, the Stone Cold Fox eyeshadow palette with 30 new shades. Mates with spark. What are fucking mates? Is that right? I'm assuming it's supposed to be mattes. 30 new shades, mattes with sparkle, and metallics for $34. I don't really think that this is a bad palette. I think if you're looking for something that is on the cooler side of the spectrum, I think this is so many shades of beige, though. It's kind of like, okay, we could have easily cut this down into like a 9 or 12 pan palette. This does not need to be as big as it is. I'll give you guys the scroll through on Trend Mode if you guys want to see. Like I said, I think this easily could have been scaled down. I know a lot of people really like bigger palettes. I'm not so much that person. Like, I really like these mattes right here, but even still, I feel like this shade here and this shade here, like, they probably didn't need to be both in there. And then all of these, like, shiny, white, almost silvery metallics, we didn't need that many. That's just me in my opinion. They're going to have brushes. Let's see what other information we got in here. The Ultimate Brush Roll Set with 15 brushes in a chic faux leather roll for $32. I think, like, 1 or 2 brushes from Colourpop. They're decent. Like, they're not my favorite by any means. I think they're very, like, stiff is the experience that I've had. But I like the fact that they come in the, like, the roll packaging. I think that's cute. Would I actually buy this, though? No. The main thing I was like, okay, this is kind of cute was the eyeshadow palette. But let's face it, I'm not going to buy it. Colourpop really needs to, like, get me with a color story in order for me to actually consider purchasing it. So for me, I'm just like, for the size of the palette, I'm just not into it. However, they've got more, guys. They've got so much more with Colourpop. Because, hold on, let me pull up. There's a picture with all 3. There's 3 smaller palettes that are coming out. Because, guys, Colourpop's back, like I said. 3 new eyeshadow palettes for the fall-winter season by Colourpop. Each one includes 9 shades, shimmery and mattes for $14 a piece. They're going to have the Oriente palette, the Grandeur palette, and the Baroque? I think it's Baroque. I don't fucking know. You guys didn't come here for my reading, okay? You know that I can't read. This is not anything new here. But for $14 for these little palettes, I'm not mad. I think the middle one, is that the only one? Am I the only one that thinks this reminds me of Dream Street? I get Dream Street vibes from that one. It's cute. Will I buy these? Probably not. But, okay, we're just going to skip over this because I feel like this is what everyone wants to talk about. Guys, Colourpop is playing the Hunger Games. Ready? Happy Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor if you want this palette. Because this palette is going to sell out so fucking fast. Like, you thought Hocus Pocus sold out quick? Star Wars is on another level, guys. People go ape shit for Star Wars. And the palette's cute. I will be trying to get this. This is the Baby Yoda. It's Colourpop Time Star Wars. Includes this beautiful Baby Yoda palette with 9 shadows, shimmery, foiled, matte finishes for $16. Available October 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Online on Colourpop. You could use Trend Mood's discount code if you want, or any other creator that has Colourpop codes. I foresee this coming to Ulta. But oh man, this is gonna sell out so fucking fast. Heather Austin, of course you want this. Now she's like, just take my money. Here's my debit card. This is Heather Austin at Colourpop. Here's my debit card. Charge me and send it to me right meow. That is Heather Austin in my mind. I think I can totally agree with you, Ashley. This launch is going to be a disaster. I think the same thing. It's going to be the Hunger Games. It's going to be the Hunger Games for some baby Yoda because it's so fucking cute. It's so cute. The color story is cute. Who doesn't love a green eyeshadow palette? Just wondering. I'm 100% that bitch. I love me a green eyeshadow. Oh my god. It's so cute. 10 out of 10, Colourpop. Wait, let's... We're all here for it. I'm into it. Price, you can't beat it. Color story's cute. I'm so into it. And I'm not even into Star Wars. Like, that's the thing. That's why I say it's Happy Hunger Games, because even people that aren't into Star Wars are going to want this because it's so cute. Dusty's going to be throwing elbows at Ulta. Preach. Oh my god. I almost feel bad for everybody that wants this palette because it's going to be... It's going to be a shit show. It's going to be a shit show. Let's see. I'm traveling that day. I'm not going to be able to get this. Oh, no. I'll be curious to see if it comes to Ulta. Green eyeshadow equals love language. Completely agree. The color story is everything. I will give Baby Yoda all my money. I think, see, look at the chat right now, guys. How many people actually want this palette? Yes. Oh, I meant to read that. I think those greens look different from the other they had. I don't know, though. Let me actually scroll through, because I think, do we have swatches? I saw, actually, Makeup Just for Fun had swatches. If there's no swatches, oh, there's the swatches. Like, it's just so cute. Like, these 4 little shades right here, fuck me up. Fuck me up, Colourpop. I want it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I'm going to try to get it. Like I said, happy Hunger Games, everybody. May the odds be ever in your favor for the Colourpop Baby Yoda launch. Because, man, oh, man. Anywho, did you guys like this video yet? I see there's 73 thumbs ups. Thumbs downs. They're on point lately, guys. Oh, my god. Guys, I have never been called a Karen so much until my Pat McGrath video recently. Holy Toledo. If you guys haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up just because it's free and why not, right? You guys are having fun. You're all watching. I'll wait. Okay, did you thumbs up yet? I just saw, I just saw that. That jumped. See, there you go, Britches. Thank you so much. Okay, let's keep going. While we're on the popular makeup launches. Oh man, I can't wait to see the chat for this one. Guys, get ready. Oh my god. You know what? I'm not pissed about this color story. I'm not pissed. Before I say anything, I'm going to sit back for this one because I want to see what the live chat has to say about this one. I gotta know. By the way, Heather Austin's calling you guys out right now. I want to know what everybody thinks of this Huda Beauty palette. This is the new Huda Beauty Nude Naughty, or the Naughty Nude, however you say it. The Naughty palette. If you're watching the playback, just take a moment to witness the chat right now. I'm going to let the chat speak for this one. Huda, you were so close. So damn close. But Huda, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What happened? I mean, I know this is supposed to be like your sexy palette, like when you're trying to turn up. I know that's what this is supposed to be, but I think you might have been having a little too much fun. Huda, it was so close, so close, so close. Here's my thing. I'm going to actually switch over my screen really quick because here's my thing. Hang on, I gotta pull up Hot Fire Makeup because this is where I seen this picture and I'm like, wait, what's happening? What is happening? Oh, I think Trend Mood actually had this posted. I could have just stayed there. It's okay. We're gonna show Hot Fire Makeup some love too. I saw this picture, right? Swatches look beautiful. I'm so into those like marble, the marble looking metallics. I'm into that. But what happened? Where did it go? I mean, the shade, is that called Untamed? Is that shadow so untamed that it just like left the pan? What happened to that shade? I have questions, Huda. I need these answered in a written email. I'm concerned. Well, oh my god, it was so close because, like I said, the color story I think is so cute. But man, if if we had a video of that eyeshadow made me not buy it, this one takes the cake because as beautiful as the color story looks, that just totally ruined it for everybody. Like, this is one though, I'm curious about it though. Like, don't be surprised if I end up buying this just for shits and gigs. But it's $67. So let's go through the details. Take your nude infatuation to to new heights. See, I can't read. With this naughty reimagination of their best-selling new nude palette. 18 shades in 5 ultra-wearable textures that have been harmoniously curated to undress your eyes and empower you to be your most fierce and confident self. Are you looking at this palette like, oh bitch, I'm trying to get laid, I'm trying to live my best life? Is this the palette you're going to reach for? I'm thinking not. I'm thinking not, guys. At least that's for me. So there's 8 velvety soft mattes, 5 high shine metallics, 3 multi-reflective marble creams. That's the one I'm into. 1 hypnotic marble cream, and 1 never seen before gloss with encapsulated bronze and berry pearls. $67. I don't know what else to say. This could have been done so much better. The packaging, even the packaging, doesn't strike me as like sexual, naughty, like I'm feeling myself. It doesn't give me that vibe. And then just listening to the Insta story of the selling technique, oh my gosh, like if this doesn't define like sex sells, I don't know what else will. But at the same time, I'm just like, what happened? Who thought this would be a good idea? Who approved this? I have nothing else to say. I'm going to let the chat say the rest. I was so into this. Like, when I saw, I'll show you the picture that I saw. When I saw this picture, I was so into it. I'm like, oh, Huda's about to slay my fucking life right now. And then we saw this picture. Oh my god, she looks smoking hot. What? Look at that. Oh, that Coke bottle shape is everything. I guess I pictured, like, this is so cliche to think, but I pictured, like, just from this, I'm like, boudoir, like, the silk sheets, like, all that, like, the silkiness of it all. Oh my god, I would have been so into that. This could have been done so much better. Why are we even doing, like, a new nude 2.0? Why? This could have been so much better. So much better. The chat is everything. I thought it would be more of a smoky and maroon red palette, and all of her palettes are starting to look so similar. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I thought it was fake when I first saw it. I'm like, what? What a letdown. Right? She looks smoking hot. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Black lace. Yeah, Betsy, that's a mood. Yeah, like, yes. So cliche, but it's like, that would have nailed it. It looks like the same palette recycled over and over again. Yeah, it's like, what's happening? Is there anything is there anybody in the chat that's actually like, yes, bitch, I'm here for it? Because I don't think I've seen one. Natalia says, I'm enjoying the comments. Thanks for the laugh, everyone. See, that's why I love doing these live, because the chat is everything. Yeah, like, retrograde was so much better. It's so disappointing. It's really disappointing, because I was so excited when I saw this picture, and then when I saw the inside, I'm just like, Huda, what the fuck was that? What is that? Okay, I think we've said enough. Huda, like I said, don't be surprised if I end up getting this just for shits and gigs, because I'm curious. But high probability that there's a firm negative on that one for me. Betsy, see, I'm right there with you. I'm going to buy it just for the balls. I need to know. That is a mood. Karen, I mean, Huda is my brown bitch, but I'm so sad about this palette. Yes, same. So let down. It's so disappointing. I feel the same way. Honestly, if not for that one shade, I would have been I would have maybe thought about it. Me too. Me too. Let's see. You know people are going to be mad when their swirls aren't swirly enough. I want to give you my money, but how can I endorse this? Right? Right? Christy! Everybody attack! Christy, I'm kidding. We love you. I know there was going to be one shady bitch in the live chat that was like, I want it! But that's the beauty of makeup, guys. Like, some things might really appeal. Like, some people might see that color story and be like, oh, I'll be able to live my best sexy life. I mean, some people are going to say that. Let's see. I was going to ask you how I feel about the Pat McGrath highlighter being on sale. Do you think this is worth $65? I mean, it's cute, but I don't want to be called a wasteful Karen again. Oh, guys, there's so much better things at Pat McGrath. I will say, though, let's talk about that really quick. This is the highlighter that's on my face right now, guys. The Karen of the Pat McGrath customer base, right? This packaging is luxe, luxury. This is about equivalent to a hockey puck. That's how heavy this bitch is. I'm not as mad about the sticker on the back of this one, okay? I'm not as mad. Because it actually looks like it's supposed to be there. Right? I wish you guys could feel how heavy this is. Like, I could keep this in my purse, and I could softball throw this at somebody's face, and it would probably break their whole entire face. That's how heavy it is. That's an exaggeration. Here's the inside. Like I said, it's on my face right now. Packaging stunning. The press is stunning. I will be doing a ranking my luxury highlighters very, very soon. We'll see where this one falls. But man, oh man, how many times I got called a Karen was alarming for spending my own money on makeup products and saying that I'm going to return them. I said what I said. I still stand by my Pat McGrath video. Can you, Karen's asking if you could store your pills in it. Yes, you can, because the amount of space that you have up here, you can, Karen. If you guys missed the inside joke, she was talking about the Gucci the Gucci bronzer. She's like, you can store your pills in it. You can absolutely store your pills in that. But the packaging, so much better than the quad palettes. We'll just get that right out there. So, little mini review of the Pat McGrath, guys. Okay, let's keep going. Huda Beauty, be gone. Oh, Huda's actually going to have... Oh, excuse me. I want to show these two. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Huda is actually going to have brushes as well, which she's had brushes before. I have the Fender blender, which I really like for metallic shadows. I would recommend that, and I think the price is fair on these. I don't think there's any pricing on... No, there's no pricing on the brushes yet. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes. I mean, they're cute. But man, like, look at that. Like, what? That seems like such a waste. If that was like a black shadow, or like a shimmery, like black metallic, instead of those balls, it would have been so much better. This does remind me of those other, like, mini, like, the new mini palettes that she just did, like, kind of, like, putting them all in, like, the mini nude, was that what they were called? Putting them all into one big palette and maybe deepening it up a little bit. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got on that. Yes, the Fender Blender is great. I really enjoy the Fender Blender. See, Peggy, that's what I thought too, but I guess... Okay, let's move on to something that I'm really excited about. I'm like shitting my pants over it. I can't wait to talk about this when it actually comes out what it is. Mel Cosmetics and Beetlejuice, guys. It looks so fucking good. Oh, just first of all, let's talk about how stunning the owners are of Mel Cosmetics. But the fact that Mel Cosmetics and Beetlejuice fuck me up. I want it and I haven't even seen it yet. I can't wait. That's all that I could really say. That's all I could say about it so far because we don't really know. Here, there's a better look at it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have not been excited about something aside from the new Natasha Denona. I'm excited about that. We talked about that last week though. Oh, look at how fucking beautiful they are. I can't even deal. This collection. Judy. I may forgive them for not bringing back Muerte for this. I am so here for it. I'm so here for it. Let's see what the chat is saying. This piques my interest, green. I'm assuming green because if you look at her shadows up here, I don't know. I think her name. I forget their names. I'm like, they're fucking beautiful. That's all I know. I'm seeing a lot of, like, grungy green tones, and I'm so fucking here for it. So here for it. Can't forgive them after getting rid of Muerte. Let's see. What are my thoughts on the other... Okay, we'll talk about that. Since we talked about the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome last week, we'll talk about the controversy of the palette. In summary, I'm so fucking here for it. I can't wait to see what Mel's coming out with. This is a brand, if you were to wrap me up in a brand and put a bow on me, it would be Mel Cosmetics. I love the aesthetic. I love the products that I have from Mel, except for a couple that I've gotten. I feel like they're very inconsistent. That's the only downfall with Mel. But I tell you what, every single time that they launch something, I'm like, oh, bitch, I want it. And I just never buy it for some odd reason. I don't know. I'm fucking here for it. I'm excited to see. I can't wait to see. But let's go back to... We'll probably finish up because I don't think there was really anything else that I wanted to talk about this week. Oh, there were a couple more things. Okay. Let me do the couple more things and then we'll talk about the Natasha Denona towards the end. So I did want to mention... I saw that there was a new brand coming out. Shit, who did I see it on? Oh, it was on Trend Mood, I think. It's in the thumbnail. They look like cream blushes. And I'm always in for the cream blushes. This is it. Let me pull it up for you guys so you can see. I feel like this looks really... There we go. That's better. So, I'm assuming new beauty brand. Oh yeah, new beauty brand by Jason Wu. He's the... Created by... Okay. Jason Wu is the designer of... And NYX Cosmetics founder. Wow, that was really confusing for me to read. And it's clear as day. The designer and creator, founder of NYX Cosmetics. We all know who NYX Cosmetics is by now, I feel. I don't typically purchase from NYX because I'm a packaging snob. I can admit that. I judge product. Like, I used to buy drugstore a lot, but I'm at the point now, I just like luxury shit. Okay? I like what This launch will include 25 products for eyes, lips, cheeks, and brows. Whoa. Price range from $10 to $25. The hero product is the Honey Fluff Fluffy Matte Lipsticks for $12 in different nude shades and formulated to be used on the lips, cheeks, or lids. Clean beauty and cruelty-free will be available January 17th. We're talking about this already? Holy fuck. We're not even in November yet. Damn. Okay. We're way ahead of time. I just saw the packaging. I'm like, ooh, those look cute. Let's see. They'll be available on their website and also Target. So that's exciting. I was expecting, just by looking at this, I was expecting these to be more expensive. I'm here for it. I kind of like the packaging. I think it's very sleek. I like how I would assume the packaging would reflect what the shade looks like of the lipstick. I honestly thought these were cream blushes. I just saw it, I'm like, ooh, cute, cream blush. I love it. I'm into this. January is a long time away. I'm kind of surprised that we're seeing this already. I think these are only available at Target. Yeah, it says Target and their website. So Jason Wu Cosmetics, maybe? I don't know. This is kind of early. Next. We'll keep going. There's one more cream blush that I wanted to mention, and these are from another drugstore brand. e.l.f. Cosmetics is launching some cream blushes. I'm intrigued, but like I said, I'm a packaging snob, so I don't know if I'll buy these. But the putty blushes, I will say, for my personal preference, whenever I see putty, it makes me nervous because I think putty is a little bit more difficult to maneuver. It's almost like I feel like I apply too much with putty products. Just in my experience thing. But, I mean, for the price, they're probably going to be a couple dollars. How many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. It doesn't say a price. I would assume that these are going to be like under $10. If you're looking for a cream blush at the drugstore, this would probably be something I would consider. I mean, the shades look pretty cute. I'm like, okay, they're cute. They're cute. Will I get them? Not sure. Probably not. Milani is too. Yep, I saw Milani had. Are you guys seeing that? It's like a black flash on the screen. I keep seeing that. I'm like, why is it doing that all of a sudden? I saw Milani's as well. I almost actually bought those, but I'm like, here's my thing. Okay, let's talk real quick. Here's my thing with drugstore makeup. Or drugstore / affordable makeup. I feel like the benefit of drugstore affordable makeup is to go into a store and be able to buy it. The time that it takes new products at the drugstore to actually get to the drugstore is ridiculous. And when you see new products that are like more high-end luxury, you could get them like almost immediately. That to me is the benefit of, this is like me as a creator and consumer. Like when I see that new shit's coming out, I want to be able to go to Sephora, go to Ulta, go wherever, and just buy it in store. With the drugstore, I have to go from Rite Aid to Walgreens to Walmart to back to Rite Aid, back to Walgreens, go in another town, maybe try that Walmart, and maybe I'll find it in the store. If I'm buying these lesser expensive products, I don't want to have to go on a witch hunt to try to find them, for one. And, I mean, I like ordering stuff online, but I also really like that instant gratification as well. With drugstore, I'd rather get that instant gratification. It doesn't make sense in my mind, like when I say it out loud. It's just one of those things, like when I'm thinking of drugstore makeup, I want to go in store and buy it. Am I the only one that's like that? I don't know. It's just a thing. I'm like, I want it now. I want it now. And I want the convenience of the drugstore. I'm again just realizing how crooked my background is. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Let's see. Sherry says, I tend to stick to drugstore stuff in Ulta for that reason. Like, me too. If I go in Ulta and I'm just wandering around, like, I'm not excited about drugstore ever, because if anything, everything's boring as all hell. Everything looks the same. Everything almost has been done already. There's not interesting packaging. The only thing that's relatively interesting for me is the price point, but then I'm like, I'm the type of person I would rather spend more money, and I know not everybody's like this. This is a me personal thing. I'd rather spend more money, get a better experience, like with packaging, because makeup for me it's a whole process. And I felt like I made this apparently clear in my Pat McGrath video, but I guess I didn't. I like the whole experience, not just good products. Like when I first started with makeup, I would lose my shit if I found a gem at the drugstore, but now I'm like, that's my first critique with a drugstore product is the packaging. I always hate the packaging. Because it almost like irritates me too, because it's like, I don't foresee packaging on products costing that much. I guess the retail on makeup, the inflation of it all from what it costs to make it versus what it's sold for is insane, and that's why I was so incredibly like critical of the Pat McGrath quads. I wish that the drugstore would just put a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. Don't give me like the plastic packaging that falls apart or it barely comes undone. That's just how I shop. That's how I shop. I know not everybody's like that. Let's see. Also for drugstore plus points. Yes, yes. And it takes forever to order from their website itself. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, come on. If I'm going to spend a lot of money on a product, I get annoyed when the packaging looks super cheap. Same, Katie. Same. I want pretty packaging. I like to look at pretty things. Same. I know everybody's going to feel differently. Like some people, they're probably just like, nope, I just want a good product and that's all I care about. I'm not like that, and that's totally fine. We can all have differences in opinions. So let's go back to, because I think that was everything that I wanted to talk about. I want to go back to the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome, because there was a lot of controversy over this palette. So I'm going to first pull up the initial packaging that everybody's seen, because I think this was accidentally dropped by Sephora in Europe. So this was the first packaging, like the very first look that people saw, at least I think, of the new Natasha Denona Trio Chrome. This is the one that we talked about last week, right? It was last week, I'm pretty sure. I want it. Take my money. I'm here for it. I don't even give a fuck. I want it. I like it. All the things. So then, this other photo came out, and people were losing their shit because I think people felt like they were being catfished, which fair, because it does look completely different. But this is where curiosity gets the best of me. And I'm like, okay, but what's it really look like? So maybe this is a marketing technique. I don't know. When I see this palette, here's why I want it. I want this palette because not for the multi-chromes. The multi-chromes is an added bonus for me because I'm pretty sure that I already own like multi-chromes that look like this. Natasha Denona mattes are so fucking bomb. Okay? That's why I want this palette. I really like the color story of this palette. I think it's still like neutral and basic, but it's got those pops of color. And then the multi-chromes in it is just like icing on the cake for me. So when people saw this, they're like, oh, catfish. Like, it doesn't look at all the same. Like, first of all, it's so hard. Like, when you see those, you're like, those aren't multi-chrome. It's so hard to capture a multi-chrome shift in a photo. A video is where, to me, is where you really see the multi-chrome shift. Oh, at least I see people are asking about the Mitchell launch. We talked about that last week. I didn't end up buying anything because I was not paying no $20 for shipping. Not today, not ever. Especially when I've never tried the brand before. Never tried the brand. Don't know when it's going to get here. No. So anyways, back to the Natasha Denona. I seen this and I'm like, I still fucking want it. Did anybody's opinions change when they saw this? Packaging looks fire. I think this looks so beautiful. I will admit, like, I was like, oh, those do look different. This orange shade down here, though. Oh, it looks so good. I don't know. I wasn't that, like, turned off, though, when I seen it. Because, first of all, I guess when I first initially saw, like, when I first saw that very first picture, I'm like, it's not going to look like that. You know how bright these lights probably are on this picture? The Photoshop is probably there as well. Like, I guess I just looked at this and I'm like, okay, it gives me an idea. I want it. I still think it's going to be beautiful. I'm still here for it. I'm still wanting to get it. Oh, excuse me. Nope, still is gorgeous. Hi, Sylvia. Let's see. I'll take Sydney Grace mattes any day now. Yeah, I really like Sydney Grace as well. I still really like Natasha Denona's though, too. I was thinking there were more greens. That was my confusion. Yeah, I could totally see that. I completely agree, Natty. It's Trendmood's pictures. I think that Trendmood doesn't always showcase things in the best ways, I don't think. I think that's where a lot of confusion comes in, is because her pictures are like so heavily lit and so bright, and it does create more confusion. Actually. I love that for you. Let's see. That's the first Natasha Denona palette I've actually really wanted. I will own. LOL. I'm still going to buy it too because I think it's really pretty. And I'm curious about it. I'm very curious to see if Natasha Denona can do multi-chromes as well as brands like Cleona. Cleona and Sydney Grace are the only two brands that I have multi-chromes from. And I'm obsessed with them. But I want to see if she can do it better. Because maybe she can. Who knows? We shall see. I'm always intrigued when Natasha Denona launches something. I honestly like the other purple. Oh, the other. Why did I read purple? Wow. I honestly like the other picture better. The maroon shade looks better than it being a deep purple. I actually agree. I think it, if anything, I think it looks more wearable in the other picture. In case you missed it, let me pull the other picture up in case you're just arriving. Because I was kind of surprised at just like the uproar over this picture, but I don't know. I'm still here for it. Anytime Natasha Denona launches something, I'm like, she's just one of those brands for me. Just like Makeup Geek, Sydney Grace, Artist Couture, shit, Kaleidos is even one of those brands now. Lunar Beauty. Manny, where the fuck are you with our Lunar Beauty launch, goddammit? I'm undecided so far. I feel like this is a good palette to be undecided about. I feel like I'm going to buy this. Especially, I think it launches November 4th. It'll be going on when the Sephora VIB sale comes up. Yep. It drops right in the middle of the Sephora VIB sale. Man, this would be a proof idea. I know, I'm curious to see how it sells. I think it's going to sell well because I feel like there's a lot of interest in this. I'm here for it. Let's see. In this picture, it looks like a $65 Sunrise palette. See, I think it looks like almost like the Tropic palette. I think the pan sizes look bigger. But yeah, I could see where that... I at least hope it's the size of like the Tropic palette. Yeah, they do. They look bigger to me. But maybe not. It's hard to tell by a picture, especially by that picture, because it's so up close on it. I don't know. I'm still interested in it. I'm very, very curious to see how Natasha decided to do with the multi-chromes. Do I think they're going to be comparable to other indie brands? Probably. It's sad to say, but I feel like they probably will be comparable. Let's see. It's beautiful, but I just can't get myself to pay $129. If it was $65, I would totally get it. I think a lot of people are in that boat. I think a lot of people feel that same way. Karen. But it's limited edition. So is Metropolis, and it's still available. Okay, so is... I'm pretty sure like everything that Natasha Denona has launched at this point has been limited edition, and it's still available. So I don't think that there's like a rush to get it. Put it on your Christmas list if you're into it, you know, especially with VIB sale coming up. Let's see. I was all for it. Saw Trendmood's post. It was on the fence, but I think I'm still going to go for it. Bronze palette is my first and only, so I'm most likely still getting this. I still lust over that damn bronze palette. It looks so pretty. I heard it's $129, but the size of the $65 palette. I won't be thrilled about that. I would probably pick that apart. Wow, I just noticed how much Lash School I have on the inner corners of my eyes. I would probably be, like, I'm still very, like, I feel like I'm pretty critical when it comes to luxury makeup especially. If it's the size of those smaller palettes, and they're only giving us 3 of the multi-chrome shades, I'll definitely have a bitch about it. I will. I'll bitch about it, but I'll still probably say I still like it, especially if the mattes are like how Natasha's typical mattes are. That's why I really want it. The multi-chromes is just like an added bonus. When I saw it, I'm just like, fuck me up. I want it. I want it. Yeah, she always says it's limited edition, and then she keeps it around. I completely agree. I think she's at the point, too, like, she makes more than enough money on her palettes. Like, she probably orders a shit ton, too. Let's see. I saw that Boxycharm will have the small Natasha Denona palette. Oh, in the November box. Never tried Natasha Denona, so I'm excited. I still think Boxycharm is an excellent service to use if you're, like, just a makeup lover in general and you're looking to build your collection. For somebody like me, I just couldn't justify it because I was getting too many products that I knew that I wouldn't use because I already have a very substantial collection. So for somebody that doesn't have like a bigger collection, I think Boxycharm is still a great service to use. However, I do notice some quality differences between some of the stuff I get in Boxycharm. I'll just say that. That's why I initially stopped, or I ultimately ended up stopping it because I felt like I was getting makeup that was expired or poor quality. So be mindful of that as well. No, you critical of luxury makeup? Girl, I feel like I'm fair. I'm fair all around. And I wouldn't change a damn thing. Let's see. Now, that doesn't make sense. It's going to be the size of the Biba. I would think so. I think so many people would bitch so bad if it was the size of, like, the Sunrise Bronze and it was $129. I feel like it's going to be... I kind of wish it was the size of those just because I really like how it's smaller shadows for a lesser price. However, as far as business goes, it's smart. It's smart because everybody's still going to run out and buy it and spend more money. Business is business, man. It is what it is. But then you're going to have people like me that are critical as a motherfucker. It's a pass for me, but I'll be watching everyone's videos. I'm interested, but I'm going to wait for reviews. I'm in no hurry. Here's how we'll end off this video. When you guys are watching makeup reviews, be mindful of what the creator looks for in their products. Be mindful of all the things. Like, so for me, I'll probably start the video saying, I love Natasha Denona mattes. I love multi-chromes. This is what I like in an eyeshadow. Like, I like something that's going to be, like, heavily pigmented, but blendable and easy to work with. Whereas some people like more sheer products that are buildable. So it's important to always listen. Like, don't ever listen to a makeup reviewer's feedback and not consider what they like and how it may not be the same thing as what you like. So even if I get the palette and I review it and I give it like the most harsh review, like the Pat McGrath quads, for example, people were calling me a Karen. People were saying I was bitching for no reason. People were saying her quality in those was just as good as her other palettes. You can have your opinion. I could have mine. So that's where everybody's opinions are different. Always be mindful of that because it's almost, and I used to be this way, that's why I like to stress it. I used to watch reviews, and if somebody said something was amazing, I would just buy it because they said it was amazing. I wouldn't be listening to the reasons why they loved it. I would just hear people saying, oh my god, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's buttery, it's smooth. I want to know exactly why you like it so much. And then listening to those things, like if I say it's easily blendable, or it's buildable, it's sheer, blah, 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 blah. That's stuff to consider listening to. Like, okay, even though she doesn't like it, I may like it, and vice versa. So it's always important to listen to those things. Oh, let's see. I just saw, why hasn't she announced it yet? I don't know what that is. But other than that, guys, I think that's it for this week's new makeup releases. If you guys did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up before you guys leave. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, because I do usually get quite a few people that are new up in here for these videos. And I see like 68% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you're notified when I go live, when I do videos, because maybe I'll be filming videos here soon. Follow me on Instagram. Follow BRITCHES Apparel on Instagram and send me your looks wearing your BRITCHES merch. All the things, guys, everything is down in the description box if you're wondering anything that's on my face, or if you're going to be shopping for any of these new makeup releases. My affiliate links are down below. They're all indicated with 2 little asterisks before them. If you guys use those links to shop the Sephora sale, if you use them to shop whenever, It always tracks your order, and it does allow you to contribute to my channel if you guys want. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I just get a kickback for putting out free content on YouTube. If you guys want to use my affiliate links, they're down there, or any of your favorite creators. That's just an easy way for you to help contribute to your favorite channels that are producing content for you. So other than that, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Not sure for what yet, but I'll be back tomorrow at some point, maybe in the morning. Just turn on your notifications. Okay, bye.